So we're going to have Nancy mention a couple of things, and then I'm going to mention a couple of things, and then we're going to shut up, and everybody can have fun, right? So, Nancy.
Okay. I was at Hoover this morning for the annual dropout walk, which is where we go and look for kids who have dropped out of school and try to get them back. Well, while I was there, Doug Wheeler, who is the principal, and his dad, George Wheeler, was in our class, and that, let me tell you, was really bizarre talking to, okay, your dad, you know, I hate to think about that. But anyway, he asked that I bring these, which are about the Hoover Foundation, and he would like people to pick one up and get involved in Hoover in some way. So I brought a whole bunch of them at the request of Doug Wheeler in behalf of his father, who's not here. And please see me, or I'll lay them out and pick one up if you want one. That'd be great. Thanks.
So last night, you know that we all got super efficient, and everybody went through and did the speed thing, and everybody's up to speed, right? We went through that. However, there are a couple of new people here tonight that we haven't seen before. I'd like to call them out. Ross, what can you tell us about yourself?
I'm in Saratoga, California for 32
Louder.
years. 32 years in Saratoga, California. Not married. Spouse's name, ex-spouse. Kids, 2. First one, Mike, 22 years old. Second one, Danny, 20 years old.
Faster.
Work Kaiser, and I've been there 28 years.
Thank you. So all the other new people tonight have their list. Go up, hit them up. They'll go through it really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, what class is he from? I believe that's class of 69. Hey, go.
I'm Ron Davis. I'm a Hawkeye fan. This is my first reunion out of the entire, all of them, and I'm thrilled to be here and already have been touched by what few people I've seen I know. Thank you.
So today's theme is memories, and I have a couple of them just to sort of kick it off so that, you know, gets the juices flowing. And so one of them happens to be anyone who remembers. You may recall Coach Odom's, this is guys only, of course, Coach Odom's discussion about towel snapping in the locker room, and something about ping pong balls dropping down and bouncing around. If you're a guy, you know what I'm talking about. So that's number one.
That happened at Meredith, too.
Really?
Somebody got a three-corner tear right here.
TMI, TMI. So number two, remember how we named our mascot? Does anyone remember? There was a movement to name it the Hoover Sweepers. Remember that? I led that. We went into an assembly.
We have the Hoover Uprights. Hoover Uprights. Where's the band?
We tore up the name Roosevelt, vacuumed him up with a vacuum cleaner, but then we voted for the Husky. And as I remember, in the homecoming queen, the first homecoming we had, the dog got loose. I forget who had a hold of it. And the homecoming car ran over and killed it. As I recall. Now, a sweeper would never have done that. That's my point. Okay, here's another one. Does anyone remember that we actually came up with the Iowa slogan, "A place to grow"? Does anyone remember that? Yeah, so I happened to find the other slogans that were turned down. So one of them was, Iowa, why not? Turn off in Iowa. That was Bill Wellness. Iowa, this was Vince Peterson's. You'll love this one. Iowa, corn, soybeans, hogs, and a whole lot more. And my favorite, the one I submitted, was Iowa, gateway to Nebraska. Anyway, they went with a place to grow. I never understood that. So now we have to get into the serious part, which is we actually, as your team of planners is here, we actually went out and raised money from corporate sponsors. I apologize. You know, when you take money from a corporate sponsor, you have to read what they say. So we're thanking Pfizer today. They're the makers of Flomax and Viagra. That's the Pfizer people, the get up and go people. also the NCC, which is the National Center of Colonoscopy Studies. At the NCC, in the end, good health through regular rectal care. So, now, final thing we want to do is we want to invite Phil Knapp, Ned Skinner, and Kurt Wiley to come up. Come up, please. Please, it's important. It's important. I am delighted to announce, I am so delighted to announce, that on behalf of the U.S. Urban Land Institute,
Who I don't no longer work for.
okay, use Bing, don't Google, okay, and Knapp Properties and U.S. Coffee, $10,000 cash donation to your planning team to begin planning our second 25th. So, you're giving. No, Phil, it's not a handshake, pal. It's the money. It's the money. So, that's it. Have fun.
That's not it.
Open bar on U.S. Coffee.
Properties open bar.
I'm done. Thankful.
Good job. First of all, thank you all for, I'm Ken myself, and I'm so proud to be your classmate. Yeah. The Hoover School 1970. Very proud.
How do we vote for you?
As Jeff said last night, we would not have a reunion without Charlotte.
Amen.
Can't thank you enough. And I want to present to her the Husky Award. She took the Husky by the collar back in the early spring. Came here with Marcia and picked out venues here that would work for us.
Wait, you were in on that.
No, she has organized this thing from day one. Charlotte moved our organization, organized this reunion to a goal line like the 1969 Hoover football team to the goal line, 7-2 record. Let's hear it for Charlotte, the Husky Award.
Gonna cheer, cheer for
George McDaniel, every time we do a reunion, Habitat before, we do Habitat, and for years. We still did it on Friday, and every time we do it, we have an award, the Hoover Hammer. There it is. It's something to strive for.
Quiet.
But there's one person that we voted for this year. Every year we give it out. And there's a person we voted for that keeps us straight and level, and that's Mark Hyland.